Good morning. I hope you can hear me. Let me just, yeah, I hope you can hear me. Uh, I've come away, do a bit of car camping. I've not been away for a while. I've not posted for a little while. Last ones I did with Norway when we went on the cruise. But since my van had to be scrapped a few months ago, I've kind of not been going anywhere for a while. So until the new van's sorted, so I buy one and get it and convert it basically, which I'll be doing, and I'll video some of that when I eventually get the money together to get it done. But in the meantime, not done this for years, so we're doing a bit of car camping. So just a way of getting away and finding a beautiful place like this. So I've come to South Wales, place I used to come frequent as a kid, Brecon Beacons, and I've found this little spot in a little valley next to a beautiful little river. So I'm in the process of getting set up. I've got some people joining me, Jed and Alinka Gearan, who I've been friends with for over 50 years. Here they are now. There we go. And we're going to get set up here. So I'll bring you back later. Good morning. Well, this is day 2 on the car camping trip, and as I said, hopefully you can hear me this time. So we're in South Wales in the Brecon Beacons. Not been here for a long time, over 30 odd years. Found this beautiful spot next to the river in a valley here with 2 friends from school, Jed and Alinka Gearan, who at this very moment are up climbing up the hill to have a look at see if they can see Pen y Fan. So they are, they are roughly there somewhere, 2 little specks. So they're having a walk up. I'm not, because I'm gonna wash my dishes and stuff and maybe have a little bit of a paddle. There is a waterfall and a cave up that end somewhere, so I might have a walk up there and have a look later on. But so this is where we are, just off the edge of the road. It's our little setup, just a little bit of a summer awning, just to give us a bit of shade, and then just the cars up back to back. Now I've got my power bank charging with a bit of solar, just doing a little bit, and we're right on the edge of this little stream, which is quite interesting. Got little swifts or swallows feeding off the top of that every evening, getting the little flies. And there's been a couple of red kites flying around, hovering around. But there you go. And plenty of sheep, obviously. So good luck to them. It's going to take them about an hour, I reckon, to get up there. So can you see them from there? Don't know if you can pick them out. I'll tell you what, I'll zoom in for you. But as I say, yeah, the link are up there. There they are. Oh yeah, having a bit of a climb up the hill. But good luck to them because I'm not bloody doing it. Yeah, I reckon there'll be about an hour or two up there. It'll take them a little while. Yeah, well, that's not what I'm doing. So, just relaxing. I'm going to make myself another coffee in a second, and then I'll drink it, having a little paddle up the stream, I think. So, yeah, nice. It's a nice day, nice and warm. Nothing to do but relax. I can do that. So, speak to you later. So it's the later on in the evening. I don't know, about 6 o'clock, half 6. So I thought I'd take a little walk along the river here because now that everybody's gone, I can show you these little pools that are further up. The river's actually warm at the moment, so they make good little hot tubs. So let me turn you around and I'll show you. So that's the first of the little pools. Just zoom out a little bit. First of the little pools. That's probably about 1.5 foot deep, that one. Coming in through here. This one's got a bit more moss and algae and stuff in it. But there's a bit more weed on that one, so probably not so good. But this is a nice one to sit in. It's got the slabs of rock underneath there, and they're good little benches. And that in the middle there is about, again, about 1.5 foot, 2 feet. Jump across it. Right, now these ones are the best ones to sit in. I've got a fair bit, not any little midges around here, but they're not bitey. But that one's got some nice places. Lovely little bit of river. But this is the best one. Some fellow was sitting along here doing a bit of fishing. I don't think he caught anything. But, you know, everyone loves a try, don't they? But there's a little sand martin flitting about, getting its little insects off the surface, eating the midges. Now these are the best two pools. There's this one here, a bit more weed on that one. But, and then there were about 3 people sitting in this one for about an hour. Like I say, the water's actually warm. Now this one is about 3 feet deep, and you got little slabs of rock there, nice to sit on. And then they've deliberately built a little bit of a dam here, and that's about 2.5, 3 feet deep in there. And you could happily sit in that for hours today. So let's give you a bit of perspective here. So there's your pools. Up that way, further up, there's a cave and waterfall apparently, but I'm not going up there today. Yeah. And that's where, oh, you see there, that's where we're camped in the cars. But what a beautiful spot. And there's actually more to see around here. There's an adjacent road up there, which is got some pretty good places to stop as well. So come back, we'll have a look at that another time. I'd definitely come back here again. I will come back here again. Like I say, it's car camping this time, but I'll have the van soon, my new van, and once I finish getting that converted, then I'll be back to spots like this in the van instead. So a lot more camping, which hopefully I'll film and get a few more exploratory visits sorted. But I say first time back in the Brecon Beacons in, oh God, 40 odd years for me. Probably, yeah, about 40 odd years I'd say. Used to come here a lot more regularly when I was younger. Start coming back a bit more often, I think. We've done a lot of North Wales because obviously that's nearer where I live now. But yeah, it just isn't too far from where I used to live or where I was brought up in Wiltshire. So relatively close, about an hour away from there. So we'll definitely be doing a lot more South Wales things as well now. Yeah. So sun's starting to go down over the hill. That's where we are. A beautiful spot. That lovely sound of running water, which I'll fall asleep to tonight because I can hear that. Obviously, when I'm lying in my chair, and later be lying in my van. So, beautiful little place. Bunch of, well, so sorry about that. Playing around with the camera a bit too much. But there was 4 red kites flying about, birds of prey, that is, pretty big ones. Doing a bit of hunting earlier on. It was quite a way up, so it was a bit pointless me trying to film them on this. But I was hoping they'd come back. They've been here for 2 days. That was quite interesting watching them gliding about and hunting. So obviously catching stuff around mice or whatever they were getting. Yeah, definitely worthwhile this place, and I'll be definitely coming back. Saying definitely not, but it will. It will happen. So I'll be back again. Yeah, that's the first car that's driving past here in about the last 2 hours. If it's coming by. There we go. So the first car that's passed in the last couple of hours. Yeah, that's as noisy as it gets. Pretty peaceful. I'm not even going to tell you where this is. I'm going to keep this. It's in the Brecon Beacons. That's as much as you're going to know. I'll be back here again. See you later.